Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a film review of Bacterium. It's a horror. Amazon has it coming out in 2021, IMDb 2006, so I'm going to assume it came onto Amazon in 2021. It's 13 plus, it's an hour and 18 minutes. Amazon is 3.4 out of 5, IMDb is 3.9 out of 10. Now, the Amazon and the IMDb synopsis are more or less the same. The only difference is in IMDb it talks about friends, and in Amazon it talks about paintball team. So I'll read the Amazon one. When a paintball team stumbles upon the abandoned building, they come face to face with a biological weapons experiment gone catastrophically wrong, and a maniacal scientist who predicts the life on Earth will end in 48 hours. Joined by a covert military force, they fight to contain the escalating infectious ooze to save humanity from the devastating effects of deadly bacterium. That's not actually true. When you watch the film, I'm not going to say what it was and what it wasn't, but probably the joined bit. So the director is Brett Piper, who directed Screaming Dead. Producers, well, there's 5 as usual, so I picked the one that says producer. We have Samuel Benedict, who produced The Naked Cage, and music was by John Greathouse, who did the music for Claws, C-L-A-W-S. Now the cast, I've only picked the first 4 that I could really go for, and not all of them I can find the images for, so I'm sorry about that. We have Alison Whitney, who is Beth, who was in First Child Problems. Mia Sagara, M-I-Y-A-S-A-G-A-R-A, who was Brooke, who was in Fort Doom. Benjamin Keynes, who was Jigs, was in My Blueberry Nights. And Buzz Cartier, who was Dr. Clarkson, who was the melting scientist, was in Tales of Poe. It was filmed in Fort Totten Bayside in New York City. Maryland, USA for the barn. I didn't even know there was a barn in it, but apparently there's a barn. And Butler, New Jersey, USA for the car interiors. So it starts with a chopper flying, looking for someone, and then we find him. He's driving, he's got a melting type face. It's not Buzz Cartier, it's just some other dude. This is literally before it all kicks in. The credits haven't kicked in at this point. And then that we find out that the bacteria is inside this little, like, or one of the bacteria is inside this little, like, a glass vial, and somebody holds it and says, "Oh, there you go." And it says, "Wait, you touched the glass?" And then he's dead. It's like, what the hell? So you can get this stuff from outside of the glass, which is a bit different. I don't normally see that in films. So you go paintballing. Oh, you want to be hidden. Do you wear black? Bear in mind you're in a forest. Maybe green, maybe yellow if you want to kind of blend in. Or do you wear a black and white checkered top? So there's some dude in a gas mask and a white sheet with black blotches on. Turns out I found out that's Buzz Cartier, the doctor. So he's got this white sheet with black blotches on over his clothes. I haven't got a clue why, but there you go. And he captures one of the paintballers. Gassed her for that, no reason. And then he has a kip. He's having a sleep, and he's got these weird dreams. I don't know what's happening. Well, we do know what's happening with her, but she's sort of just left. It's just like, okay. So they're asking this guy, this doctor, what is he doing? They're interrogating him with these paintballers, and he says, "I was in charge of a government project to develop a biological weapon for military use that can be contained, kill everything in a prescribed radius, and die out within a predetermined time period." So the young lad, who was Benjamin Keynes, says, "Oh, lovely." And he says, "Oh, don't get so self-righteous with me. We've all done things we're ashamed of." And he says, "Yeah, I hear you. I stole a Spider-Man comic when I was 9. Haven't been the same since." That just made me crack up. So the girl, who I'm not going to say which one it is because there's not many in them, that was originally told to strip, right? She found some clothes and her friends turned up. But no one seemed to ask her, A, where her clothes were, B, why she's wearing this white lab coat, which I was confused because the doctor didn't have a white lab coat on either. He had this white sheet with some sort of blotches on, which didn't make any sense. But anyway, nobody asked her why she was walking around in a lab coat with nothing else on. That apparently was perfectly normal. Maybe that's what she normally does on a night out. I don't know. So, Jesus. So, they're in a house. People around them. Shooting with guns. There's a mad doctor. He'd been gassed. Stripped naked. There's a weird lab. All sorts of stuff going on. Blobs floating about and all this business. But hey, no worries. That's all fine. Then somebody goes outside. There's some bullets hit the ground next to them. Misses them completely, as usual. It's like watching the A-Team. And then one of them hits them. So she staggers inside. And then they say, hey, let's use the phone and call 911. It's like, wait, shouldn't you call 911 before when there were people outside shooting you with guns? Yeah, that's just what I would do if I'd have found some mad scientist. I'd have rung the police. Maybe this is just all normal. But the bacteria's cool, and now it moves and kills. So there's the bigwigs at the command post, right, and they're discussing what will happen to this blobby type thing, what it feeds on, you know. The 48 hours appear, that's the phrase that appears there, because before it didn't appear, but they're all talking about it all, and they're discussing it, how it's going to live, how it's going to kill everyone, all this business. And then the Major says, please, come on guys, just stop. We need to transfer all this data to headquarters, where they'll make a final decision in a calm and rational way. And then we cut to this large meeting room table with all the top leaders around it, yelling and screaming and banging the tables. Ah! Yeah, that's actually probably quite true. We don't see that. We see the calm version, but that's probably what happens when they all realise the shit's about to hit the fan. I do like how the advisors to the main guy, obviously the president, I'm assuming, makes a decision on using a bomb or not. It's like, well, we need to use this bomb. Do we use it? Oh, I don't know. And there's an interesting way of doing it. It's quite interesting. So yeah, that was quite cool. But then the way that they attacked the bacteria at the end was pretty impressive. I've never seen it before done like that. Very good. So the acting was a bit lacklustre in parts, but overall it was okay. Story made sense, special effects were good for all the parts I saw. Music was fine. I'm giving it a 4. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed watching this and listening to this film review of Bacterium. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of film reviews, quite a lot of horrors obviously, but you can always find something in there for everybody to watch. Leave a comment in the comment box below. Have you seen this film? Did you find it exciting? I don't know. Anyway, okay, well, thank you and goodbye.